Hello, welcome to a new WorldWarZ video to have a look at the best, in my opinion, weapon perks for each individual weapon, primary and secondary. However, if you follow these two rules, you can basically skip the video. For primary weapons, PPA, power, penetration, accuracy. Power, penetration are close to each other. Power is a little higher for me because it's useful in all situations. Penetration is great when you deal with the pyramids and you need to penetrate more zombies. Accuracy is great if you want to focus on headshots long distance, because handling, basically, in my opinion, you don't care so much. It's a skill issue that you can just, if you have very bad handling, you can easily adjust it as you play the game for the weapons. For the secondary weapons, you have to follow a different rules. PSA, it's power, special, which is not here because there are some special perks, unique perks basically, that can give you special bonuses, and then accuracy, because we also need to do headshots to kill the specials. So without any further delay, let's start with the tier 1 weapons. Scout rifle, I'm using the Wolfpack, custom mag 2, custom barrel. Basically the Wolfpack increases your damage by 10%. If you have more teammates, it will further increase your power. It's basically, in my opinion, a no-brainer compared to the other perks you have that are available. So yeah, it's default. Combat SMG, we go for Snakebite because, as you can see, Snakebite, although it increases the fire rate, it also affects the power, increases by 2 because it increases the fire rate, so that's why we like it. Point blank focus is very situational. I don't personally like it. The same goes for CQB Specialist. I'm going for also power and extended mag, so I have a little more magazine. I don't like anyone that tier 1 weapons, so I replace them as soon as I can. Shotgun, I play on the edge. Yeah, it's a little situational, but I'm very happy with power. I don't use the fletched, fletchets. It has more penetration, but it reduces the power so much, and this may seem good on paper, but for now, I'm not using it. I haven't even unlocked it because the last time I've unlocked it, it wasn't as good, and yeah, I don't want to even spend the blue coins, even though I have more than enough. I don't even spend for fletches. For the pistol, you can go with Body Hunter, by the way. It's very good, especially if you plan to kill specials. Biathlete also is decent if you go solo or horde mode. Biathlete is, my opinion, one of the best if you go for horde mode, because you will be running around a lot. But Ghost is a very nice get out of jail free card. I really like it. It can just basically, you get hit, you push the zombies with melee and just one headshot and okay, I'm free, I'm running around. So yeah, that's why I like it. For machine pistol, I go with Big Earner because yeah, this is one of the best perks in the game, especially combined with heavy weapons, with Hellraiser, Exterminator, great. Biathlete the same, and yeah, Big Earner is better, okay. Let's not kid ourselves, Big Earner is much better for the others. I'm using Extended Mag and Power as secondary perks. Tier 2 weapons, welcome to Assault Rifle, one of my favorite tier 2 weapons. Very close to be a tier 3 weapon. I'm using Advanced User because Perfectionist, it's great perk, but very hard to maintain, especially if you get one hit by Perfectionist. Advanced User is very good, you reload your weapon instantly. Extra Pad, I don't like it so much. Death Mark is decent, but I prefer personally Advanced User. And then I'll go ergonomics and power because you have default a 9 power with power and ergonomics, so very nice stats. Sporting Carbine, I'm changing back and forth for perks here. Custom Fit is one of the best perks because it increases damage by 25%, handling by 1. However, you have 10 less bullets in the magazine. Great for all situations. You lose a little bit for the horde, especially if you have more than enough power with by default with some of the perks from other classes, but Custom Fit is actually very good. Power and Bounty Hunter, just basically you are a killing machine for specials, and for the horde you can go for Extended Mag if you want to balance a little bit between to have more for horde and for specials, but I'll go all in for Bounty Hunter and Power because yeah, no, this weapon is the special killer for me. Classic battery rifle, the second weapon special killer for me, a full auto because we have Tiger's Claw, 25% increased damage for special zombies. HP rounds, great in paper, bad for all classes, apart from the fixer with explosive rounds because we have the perk that increases penetration by 2, that works with explosive ammo, and because explosive ammo doesn't give any other penetration from the weapon, basically with this you have 0 downside with the fixer and explosive ammo. So this is only if you play the fixer. Otherwise, play target globe. We don't care about anything else. Power and bounty hunter, just explode, kill all the specials and everything else. Classic ballpark rifle. I'm not a very huge fan for some reason for this weapon. It's a decent, but personally I don't highly prefer it. But Scorpion Sting is something very good. Increases the penetration by 1. It has less rounds in the magazine, so it's okay compared to the other options. Yeah, this is much better. And then I'm gonna go with weighted bullets and power. You don't have to go with weighted bullets, but I want to have as much power as possible, just because otherwise I won't pick up this weapon without the weighted bullets. Light automatic weapon, Bull's Horn. Yes, this is great, especially if you go with a fixer and go with the headshots. You can basically fire non-stop as long as you do headshots. You have a lot of magazine. You increase your penetration maximum by 2 with this, so it's great. Bowtail Launch is another good secondary if you don't plan to play with a gunslinger, but I personally like the Bull's Horn compared to everything else. And I'm going with power and custom barrel for the secondary perks. SMG, yes, perfectionist once again sounds good in paper. You can play with a medic, but even with a medic, if you get hit once, you don't want to waste your medkit for just one hit, unless you play with a specific build that gives you health with each stim, and you play horde mode. Yes, then you can play perfectionist. Otherwise, incendiary armor is the go-to for me. A Plague Doctor also could be good, but I haven't unlocked it, so that's why I cannot use it. Semi-auto seems good in paper, but basically because you lose so much fire rate, as you can see, you lose no power. So yeah, I don't like it personally. I go with incendiary ammo. Ergonomics 2, ergonomics 1, what I'm using for the rest. Defense SMG, I don't know if I want to bother to give you, the G-Force, custom barrel, custom mag, and don't pick up this weapon ever. Just level it up if you want. Until they change this thing with 0 penetration and this power 5 maximum with the perks you can use, it's like, it's the worst weapon. I have made a whole video about this defense SMG. I don't like it. I'm losing WorldWarZ. I don't care. Combat shotgun, Eagle Scout, probably the best perk in the game, one of the best perks in the game. Increases range, increases 1 more penetration, so it's the only weapon with 3 penetration, almost the only weapon, but with actual penetration. Yeah, I don't want to use anything else. Eagle Scout is just too good. And I'm using extended mat and bounty hunter, so one of my favorite weapons, combat shotgun like this. Sniper rifle, Headhunter is great, especially you have the not selective, you can switch between non-magnifying gun sight and telescopic sight, but I prefer to best rounds because it increases the fire rate and the power, and it's great to melt down the hordes and the specials, because as long as you're doing headshots, double headshot, it's great. The other is 2 situations, so I go to 2 best round, bounty hunter, extended mag for the other 2. PDW, I was recently playing with a CQB specialist and fire motor skills. This is actually great if you want to use the stun baton, because you have access PDW with a gunslinger, so you can play gunslinger with a CQB specialist and stun baton, a lot of melee strikes, very good. Fire motor skills is good to switch weapons faster, especially if you go for horde mode or something like that, but I go with ghost in most situations. Get out of jail free card, just great. Weighted bullets, point blank focus for a little more power close range. Combat shotgun, yeah, I'm playing with Dumbfair because I don't like anything else that offers very situational, very meh perks in my opinion. Custom mag and power for the others. Double barrel shotgun is also one of my least favorite weapons. Only with a gunslinger I might pick it up and keep it, because yeah, you can have breakdown, you can have some other things, but I'm using range, custom side weighted bullets, because I don't care so much. I don't pick up this weapon so often, but these are my selections. Revolver now, I'm using the Bustler because this is great if you pick up one of my favorite classes, Exterminator with Claymores and the Pocket Factory, so this is actually includes with the Pocket Factory. Otherwise, I'm going with Deathmark, but most of the times I'm using this, although situational, I do like it. And I'm using power and bounty hunter because yeah, revolver is excellent special killer. Let's move on to the tier 3 weapons. Assault Carbine, great choice. Soul Collector, probably one of the best perks. 25% increased damage overall as long as you keep killing zombies, and it stacks until you switch weapons. It's great. I nothing compares to this, just use this. Custom barrel ergonomics are the rest for me to have a good balance. Battle rifle, it's a little disappointing in me in the last patches. This weapon was gutted. The full auto, I'm not using it. It has so low ammo capacity that in my opinion doesn't worth it. I prefer the battle rifle. The tier 2 in my opinion is better than the battle rifle in the tier 3. So I'm using the camper to just take advantage a little bit if I play the fixer, if I play another class, because this way it increases the damage a little bit more with power and bounty hunter. So this is a great special killer weapon if I want to focus. Otherwise, I prefer other choices. Bullpup rifle, great choice. Although it has selective fire, don't use it. You lose penetration and power. It's very bad choice. Biathlete, very situational, use on the edge, but as you can see, even me, I haven't unlocked it yet. I was unlucky with the daily challenge and I'm not playing so often as I want lately. So if you unlock this, take this. If you don't, just go Biathlete. The rest I'm going weighted bullets, Bounty Hunter. You don't have to go with weighted bullets. I prefer it to just go, you can go extended mag or something else, but I like weighted bullets to increase the power as much as I can. Advanced combat weapon, one of the few weapons that has 3 great options for the perks. Reparation, great if you want to go for horde mode and just conserve a little bit of ammo, because it just restores ammo in the magazine whenever you kill a special, and in horde mode you face like millions of specials. It's wave. Shrapnel is to go to me because it increases a lot of the radius and more targets. Bounty Hunter is 50% extra damage. If you want to be a special killer, yeah, go for Bounty Hunter. But in my opinion, I prefer the Shrapnel in most cases, and then I go with power and a lot of vest to have a little more power, of course, and more overall ammo. Advanced SMG, thankfully this weapon has some love with the FMG rounds. I don't think anything else compares if you want to use this weapon. It increases the penetration, you lose a lot of power to be precise, but the upside is like 1 penetration if you want to use it for all situations is great. Considering we're using the weighted bullets to increase your power to have 7, and then I'm using the Bounty Hunter just in case I want to just also handle the specials. Great option, especially if you run medic with lobotomy. Special SMG, I don't like this weapon so much, so that's why I use Make Do and Mend. The only reason I'm using this weapon is just to restore durability for the virus sample and then just replace it with something else. Semi-auto is not worth it in my opinion. It increases the power for a lot, not good magazine, not good fire rate. Or if you want to use it as a main weapon without Make Do and Mend, just use incendiary ammo. I just use it Make Do and Mend, range and custom mag as the secondary perks. Assault shotgun, great weapon. Custom mag 2, just magazine jumps to 30, is great. Nothing else compared to me, in my opinion. You fire this weapon longer, it's great. And then custom rounds 1 and a loaded vest, 30 magazine, 13 power, just great. Crossbow, Shark Skin may seem worse than Piercing Bolts, but Piercing Bolts, you see, I haven't unlocked it. Last time I tried it, and I've seen other players tried it now after the multiple updates, they still suck. Even though you still have max penetration +5 and says, okay, this is good, no, it's not good. The explosive arrows are much better compared to the Piercing Bolts, and that's why we're using Shark Skin, because this way you cannot do damage to yourself. Even if the Zig runs to you with an explosive bolt, you just don't take damage and kill the Zig. So yeah, Shark Skin, Bounty Hunter, a loading vest because a low ammo capacity. Grenade Launcher, incendiary grenades for all classes apart from the Hellraiser. Hellraiser, we need to go explosive, so you need to either fly high or kill and heal. I prefer kill and heal for the Hellraiser. Incendiary grenades if I don't play Hellraiser. Ammo pouches and loading vest because this weapon is very ammo hungry and we need as much ammo as we can for capacity and for the magazine. Multi-barrel shotgun, great weapon, but only one real option here. Advanced user seems good, but this weapon reloads so fast and has 4 bullets. It's like, I don't know what's the purpose of this perk. So I'm going for Fresh Mag to increase a little bit of the handling, because this also is useless. And I'm going ammo pouches and custom barrel. Ammo pouches is to increase a little bit the ammo because, yeah, you can go power. You have 22 power to just go max damage, especially if you play with the ammo fixer. This is better because you will never run out of ammo. But if you play solo and not a fixer, you may run out of ammo, so ammo pouches can help a little bit with that situation. Repeating rifle, hand dexterity is the go-to for me. The others seem good, not so good. Electroshock seems great, but once again, I haven't unlocked it yet. If I unlock this, I will play most probably Electroshock, because for me, the repeating rifle is the special killer because I'm going for the bounty hunter. The other weapons bounty hunter, most of them are 15% extra damage, 1-5 by the way. This is 5-0, 50% extra damage, so it's like great to have a bounty hunter and have electroshock, so just you be the special killer and get a repeating rifle and help a little bit with the horde. So this is great. Custom barrel the second. Heavy pistol is another great special killer because we go with the sovereign and basically increases double the damage because we have explosive ammo, rounds always. And yeah, we don't care about the ammo capacity. We use it on specials. No penetration, by the way, because we use the sovereign, but we don't care. Double damage. And extended mag and point blank focus to just greatly increase the damage for close range. So this was it, the list. I talked a little bit fast because I want to keep this video as short as possible. I could go on and talk about the weapons, the perks and everything if you want to make a longer video. If enough requests, I can make a super long video if you want to explain each individual perk, why I don't get it, for the primary perks and secondary perks. If you like, yes, I can make it. Will be like a 2-hour video if you want, but this is as short video as I can, so you can just see what perks you can prioritize, especially if you have more limited. Don't see, I'm a lone lifer. I played this game for years and I played it for multiple hours. That's why I have so high resources. For other people, the resources are very limited. That's why you see the videos to see what you prioritize. And I really hope this helps you to prioritize whatever you like for the weapons. Feel free to let me know if you want to see other videos. I will probably do some more for WorldWarZ as we go. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate for reaching the end of the video. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like, or don't like, don't subscribe. Just being here, thank you for just being here, and I hope to see you again soon. See you around.